Good morning, guys. Sorry I'm out of breath. I had quite the trek down to where I was coming, but this morning we were at Lake Deweese in Westcliffe, Colorado. Before we do anything, we got to take in these views. This is a whole new mountain chain from what you guys are used to seeing on my videos. Those are the Sangre de Crisco mountains. It's a beautiful spot. I haven't been here in, well, it's been 4 or 5 years. They've got the usual trout in here: rainbow trout, brown trout, bass, muskie. I'll be fishing from these rocks. There's a dam over there. I'll get set up. We can get into some fishing. Thanks for joining me. Definitely a little cool here this morning. Got some ice building up at the end of my pole here. And that's okay. Once the sun comes up over the mountains, it'll be real nice. It's funny that I had this power bait for probably at least 4 or 5 years, and you can see it's pretty much still full. And here we are, 2, 3 fishing trips, and I'm finally getting some action on it. It's okay when you go to certain spots, certain lakes, the fish like it, but I'm just not fond of fishing from shore. But this time of year I have to, so let me pull this one in and see what's on it, just in case. Well, I got to put this rod down over here a minute. Everything's freezing up on it. Shouldn't be too long. I'll try it again. It's probably a good time for a cup of coffee anyways. So one quick thing while I was thinking about it. You see this here? How it looks blue? Got it all over the rocks. So this lake has had issues with what they call blue algae, which is dangerous, especially for animals and kids. So there's no swimming allowed. They don't recommend, getting in contact with the water. I'm not sure the latest update on that, or how bad or how good it is, but it is definitely still here. I know some animals have died. I know some animals have passed away from it, or gotten sick, I should say. I was under the impression that you put on there enough to make it float, because it has to float or else it defeats the purpose of how I'm fishing. Maybe it's just small fish. If it's just small fish and that's the reason why they're not getting hooked, I don't know. But that seems about like the right size. If I'm doing something wrong, tell me, but that's what I know right there. And it floats. So maybe they're just light eaters this morning. Not light eaters, light biters. That was dumb. So I don't know how many of you are hunters. I didn't have my camera on first thing when I got here this morning, but right over there along that beach area, there were some pretty good sized tracks. Maybe elk. They definitely didn't look like deer, but I'll see if I can get them on the way back and you can tell me what they are. Well, I guess I'll pour myself a cup of coffee. see what happened. Coffee always works when I'm on the boat or when I'm out ice fishing. Never fails. You go to pour yourself a cup of coffee and bam, they hit your line. Coffee goes all over the place. Just the way it works, folks. I did bring plenty today because I knew it was going to be a little brisk when I showed up. Did you see that one jump out there? Must be going. There ain't no way he's jumping after bugs because there ain't no bugs alive. It's as cold as it's been up here in the mountain. Oh man. Okay, note to self. Clean your hands off really good when you're, see, I told you guys. He about just pulled that thing in the water. All right, I got him. I have no idea what I was doing or talking about. Okay. He got off. He hit that one hard. I almost thought he was going to pull my pole in the water. Dang it. You guys seen it live. He wanted it, and he got it, and left me with nothing. Okay, back to what I was talking about. I poured my coffee, and I put my thumb around the rim of where the hole is to drink out of, and I still had power bait on my thumb. I'd have to say, not a big fan of the flavor. Maybe I should have tried to hook him a little harder, but the way he was taking it, I thought he had it for sure. Oh well. Try it again. Maybe go after his little brother. Big brother, hopefully. So I'm not against learning anything. If any of you guys out there that use power bait a lot have any ideas for me, let me know. I mean, you just have to hope they swallow it and take off, or is it just small fish I'm dealing with, or what? Especially that last one. He had the rod bent over pretty good. Thought for sure he stayed hooked, but I've seen guys catch fish with a lot smaller hooks, that's for sure. That noise you're hearing is a vape. I know it's a bad habit. I did quit smoking, then I just got to this. It's probably more addicting, but I justify it with it's healthier for me than regular cigarettes. Man, that's been about 8 years, 9 years, maybe even more. It's crazy. I don't miss it one bit. And holy smokes, I was in the store, I don't remember when it was, last week or so. Almost $11 for the brand of cigarette that I used to smoke. That is crazy. I mean, you almost couldn't even afford to smoke anymore, unless you got a lot of money, I guess. Not me. I'm glad I don't do it. All right, I think I got something playing with it again. Well, that's about all he was doing, was playing with it, I guess. Let's see if it took off. Sure did. Well, I ain't gonna catch any fish if I'm filling them up with all my bait. It's not frustrating. I mean, it's cool to have the fish biting, but at the same time, I really don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I mean, this is simple stuff, about as simple as you can get when it comes to fishing. Maybe I'm making it too complicated, I don't know. But you would think if one of those guys took this in their mouth, as soon as that resistance hit them, it would catch them in the lip. Maybe I wasn't born to be a power bait fisherman. That was the new jingle of the week, guys. It's about as much as I'm going to sing for you, too. I'm no singer. I'm just a fisherman wannabe. So what the heck? Is it just small fish? Do they not like my deodorant? Should I have wore cologne? I don't know. Whatever it is, they like the bait. They don't like the hook. They're smart. There's another one jumping. I feel like I'm rambling. Please don't swipe away. I like you guys watching my videos. I just don't know. Just don't know. I'm going to go with it small fish, and everything that I'm doing is 100% correct. That's just being cocky. Now I'm not going to catch nothing. Oh, here we go. Look at it. Look at it. Maybe I'm going to try this. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Got him. How about that? I'm not prepared for them at all because I don't have my pliers or nothing. Look at the color on him. I gotta go get my pliers. Sorry, little guy, I wasn't prepared for you. All right, there we go, guys. Pretty rainbow. Send him back. Ooh, that water is cold. All right, now I feel like I've caught one. Now I can start bossing people around. This is how you fish with power bait. You see here? I'm not going to do that. If you guys watched any of my stuff, you'll know. Or maybe you don't know. I'll tell you now. I am not a big how-toer because I think it brings a lot of drama. You know, everybody's got their opinions and their ways that they do stuff. So any video that you watch and you show me, or I show you, I'm sorry, what I'm doing, it is 100% my own opinion, my own way of doing stuff, because that's what works for me. I will never do a video that says this is how you should anything. I've seen it too many times and time again where people just get caught up in that circle, and then it begins arguments and everything else. Not going down that rabbit hole. I show you what I do, and it works. If you disagree, that's okay. If you agree, that's okay too. But I'm not into drama, and I'm not into telling anybody how they should do something, because it's just not how I roll. So that last one worked out good. Maybe I just needed to be closer to it and hook them. What do you mean you got to set the hook? They don't do that by themselves. Look at those views. Amazing. Simply amazing. 50 minutes from home. Now, I was watching another video this morning before I left the house. And, you know, we travel so far to get to our favorite lakes. But then you have little gems like this that are pretty much in your backyard that we don't visit that often. Kind of sad, but if you're like me, you kind of get set in your ways, and you have your favorite spot, and that's where you like to go, and you don't want to try anything else. But I am blessed to have these type of lakes around where I live, and I'm very grateful that this time of year, when I can't get the boat out and the ice isn't here yet, that, you know, these shore fishing trips really kind of let you explore a little bit more than what you normally would. So that is a blessing for sure. I want to get my other rod out, but this is one reason I'm not a shore fisherman, folks. I don't like to just sit and wait. I like to be doing something. Sun's coming over, won't be long. I just don't want to keep casting this. I think my dad's trying to call me. Pretty much the only guy who calls on a Sunday. Nope, 866, toll free. Trying to sell me insurance. I don't need insurance. Unless you got insurance for my rod I'm about to break. Throwing it out here in too cold of temperatures. I don't want it. There's a couple of guys over there fishing. I think he just got one. Nope. He's like me. Can't figure out how to use power bait. Oh, the simple things in life, so difficult. I think we got a taker on the power bait, guys. Just saw him nibbling at it. Yep. That's about to happen. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. Give me a snug. Give me a tug. Yeah! Sun is out. Bite is on. I'm a professional power bait fisherman. Uh-oh, that's 2 songs I gave you guys today. I better stop or else you're going to get used to it. Heck yeah. It's a little guy, but it don't matter. It's fish. Oh my goodness. Come here. Come here. It's okay. 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 I promise. It's okay. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. Oh, it's in there deep. I think I can rescue you. Well, unfortunately, the hook broke off in his mouth, but I was able to bring the hook out so he doesn't get injured any more than he already is. Sorry, little guy, but woo! Watch out for that. Well, I'm not sure. You know, obviously the trout are liking the power bait. And if I'm getting the trout on the power bait, I might switch over this Castmaster and throw on a big old flashy spoon like a Daredevil or something else, and seeing if I might be able to get onto a muskie. That would be cool. It's been a while since I got one of those, and definitely never caught one out of here. I know they're here, but I don't come here enough to have a good chance of getting one. Well, that was really stupid. I deserve to lose my lure now. Held on to it a bit too long. Well, guys, unfortunately, my GoPro battery just died. First time that's ever happened, and I'm sure it's due to the cold weather. But unfortunately, I've got to make the trip back to the truck and get another battery, because if not, you guys aren't getting any more footage this morning. Be back in a flash. All right, so I got my battery, new battery, in the camera. I'm making the trek back to my spot now. Unfortunately, I'm down one battery, but I did purchase this little power pack. It's an Anchor brand, and I'm hoping I could just plug that in and keep things going. I mean, I know it drains the battery enough already when you're recording videos, and the cold weather didn't help. But the other thing is I left my pole with the power bait in the water. Hopefully I have it when I get back. I'm not too far away now. Yeah, that algae is no joke. You can see all on the rocks. Water level is way, way down. Way down. Well, my pole's just sitting there. See, either got nothing on it, a really small fish, or the fish came and took my bait. We'll find out. Nah, it hasn't moved. That's a good thing. At least it's still there. The sun's out, it's warming up. That's good news. My reel isn't frozen. My line's not frozen. That's good news. What's next? Catch a fish? That would be even better news. Oh, look at that, guys. Am I about to get better news? The pole on the power bait started to jiggle and wiggle. Those guys over there said that they were using worms, and they've caught 3 so far. So they're using worms. That means they're using bobbers. Another thing I own maybe 2 of, and I don't think I have one with me. So I ain't gonna be doing that. Plus I ain't got no worms. Alright, I'm gonna get this Castmaster off and put something crazy on it. because I think the power bait has the trout handled. No need to be going for the same fish on both rods. Back in a second. All right. So on the other one, I decided to go with this Blue Fox spoon, all silver, 3/8 ounce. If you want to get crazy, you better go all out and get crazy with it. No need to dink around with the little stuff, right? If I pull in a big trout with it, that'd be cool. If I pulled in a muskie with it, that'd be really cool. I hate leaving my wife at home alone, but honest to God, she's the one that suggested me going fishing again. Is that weird? Is that good? I don't know, but I thank her for bringing it up. I didn't plan on going fishing again until the ice came. The way it was at 11 Mile the other day, I just thought it was going to be that. But I hope she's having a wonderful morning as well. She's probably in the stamp room making cards or crafts, whatever it may be. She makes a lot of stuff. But I'm glad I came out, because even if I go home with catching nothing else, it was still a successful day, and it was nice to get out here. One of these days, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see her on one of the videos. She's always got a reason for why she can't go fishing. Makes you wonder. I know she doesn't enjoy it, but at the same time, one of our very first getaways when we got together was out past Buena Vista, and she was fishing then. I got pictures of that. I got proof. Maybe she was doing that just to get to my heartstrings, which she did, because I did marry her. Now that she's got me, she doesn't have to wow me anymore with her fishing skills, and I know she's got them. But she has been sick the last couple of weeks, so I'm sure coming out here in the cold weather wouldn't help all of her coughing and everything. Still would be nice to have her out here. I wouldn't have to talk to myself. Good thing I got you guys to talk to, if anybody's watching. I hope you are. Oh, I just had a small breeze come through, so it's harder to see this rod. Oh yeah, it's going off. Come on, guy. Give me a little snug. Tap, tap, taparoo. Did you drop it? No. Too late. I'll get this power bait fishing down before you know it. Alright, we got a flirt again. A little flirtatious one. Maybe he felt the hook on his lip and was like, nope, I ain't having none of that today, fella. I don't know, guys. I think the fish are playing the game like, let's watch this guy. Let's see how many times we can get him to turn on and off his camera. Because every time I turn it off, that pole with the power bait on it gets a little jerk or two. And I turn the camera on, this happens. Well, I'll shut the camera off again, and he'll come back and he'll hit it, and he'll go tell his friends. This guy calls himself a fisherman. He's a dummy. Whoever says fish are dumb. They're wrong. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. I think I got him. Feels really small. Are you kidding? That's why he's felt really small. Invisible fish. Man, look at the size of that thing. I'm sorry if my humor is not your type of humor, but I like to laugh at myself. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, just who do you plan on laughing at? I thought for sure I had him. I was on the handle of the rod and everything. Okay. Are you for real? You look like you're for real. I switched over to this white tube jig. The other rod is just doing its thing. Jumping around, I'm not taking it serious. It's been about an hour, but I finally got one on, guys. On the power bait. I just set it in the water and I thought, let me just keep my hand on it. And sure enough, that helped. Pretty fish. Well, guys, I'm getting ready to pack up. And the power bait pole just started to jingle. Maybe I can get one last one before I leave. Doesn't look like it, but the reason I'm leaving is because I'm not getting much action on anything besides power bait. And all these little smart fish in this lake have taken all my power bait. And I am completely out and I don't have anything else to use, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Alright guys, that is it for me. We are done at Deweese. I'm out of power bait and nothing else was doing. I think I'm gonna head home and get something done. Again, this is Lake Deweese, Westcliffe, Colorado. Nice spot. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, have an amazing rest of your Sunday, and God bless you all. Take care.